Today I'm going to show you the Sur Ron top speed at various different setups. 54 versus 58. We'll start with the stock Sur Ron and work our way up to where I'm at now. So the stock Sur Ron, you know, it's cool. It's definitely enough to get you in trouble. And also leaves more to be desired. But then after you throw on the BAC 4000 and bypass the stock battery,
oh, you okay?
So you definitely get a little more pep there. But then when you change out the sprocket, feel a little bit nervous about giving it full throttle. Oh yeah, should I goose it? Basically didn't really lose any top end at all. I have to say going 54 tooth seems super worth it right now. So I have my limit set to 7,000 watts. Then to get a higher top speed, I ditched the stock chain and put on a non-O-ring chain. In my previous video, after installing the 54 tooth sprocket on the Sur Ron, I realized how bad the chain was that came on the Sur Ron. Put it just like this and it'll just stay still on its own. The internal resistance of the original chain is terrible. The new chain has arrived. Renthal non-O-ring R1 MX chain. All right. I feel like there's like it rolls better when I let off the throttle. I don't know if that's just a feeling or if that's real. So I'll go ahead and go for a max speed run. Don't forget I have a BAC 4000 and a bypassed battery. Wow, so to my surprise, the speed I reached there on the GPS was 53, whereas the other day, before putting this new chain on, I could only do 49. So I rode around happily on that setup for a while, but then it has finally arrived, the Chai 72 volt battery for the Sur Ron. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, today is the day we're gonna do a top speed run on the Sur Ron 12,000 watt. I'm on a Renthal chain, Shinko 244 tires that are starting to get worn down a little bit, back 4,000. And of course the upgraded Fast Ace fork and upgraded Fast Ace brakes. And what we're gonna do is just kind of cruise up to speed here, and then we'll ramp it up slowly. Hopefully these lights work out for us. And I have to be careful not to overheat the motor. So we'll let the motor just take it easy, working its way up. And then we'll give it some juice here in a minute. I don't know what it'll be able to do, but we're gonna find out. My God, dude, it actually felt a lot more stable than I was expecting it to at those speeds. Woo! Talk about a rush. 70 miles an hour is an absolute blast. It's crazy though. And once again, I was happy with that setup. But then I got to wondering, what if I put on a smaller sprocket? I mean, I don't even want to go faster, but I was just curious, if I put on a smaller sprocket with my extra power from the 72 volt battery, could I reach a new top speed? What's up dudes, Matt here with Juice Joy Rides. Today, we're gonna go for a new top speed run. I put the stock 48 tooth sprocket back on and the stock O-ring chain. Here's the OG chain, OG sprocket, Warp 9 54 tooth sprocket. And my professional. What better place to disassemble a motorcycle? I was just getting a little bit bored of the 54 tooth setup. Wanted to try something new again. And this is new to me because I have the 72 volt battery on there. So in my last top speed run, we did 70 miles per hour. Got the GPS app on here and I think we should be able to beat it. We are on a full, whoa, what? Oh, this is weird. This is the first time this has ever happened. The bike is like turning off and on. Oh, now it's working again. So I have not really rode around on this 48 tooth sprocket at all. I just put it on last night. So I've honestly just been getting really tired of all the noise this chain makes. I've kind of been thinking about going to belt drive. I just don't know if the belt can take all the power. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a run here. I did go wide open throttle there, but I know I could do more than that. Man, I've got to say, right away, I'm liking the sound of this O-ring chain a lot better, but I am a little concerned. It is kind of robbing the bike of some power. In addition to the sprocket being a little bit heavier, that 54 tooth sprocket I put on from Warp 9 is definitely lighter. 503 grams for the stock 48 tooth, 245 grams. Huge difference. All right, let's give it one more run. Battery is showing 82 volts. Man, that kind of sucks. I was definitely expecting to see a higher speed putting the smaller sprocket on. Maybe that O-ring chain, even though I cleaned it up last night and everything, maybe that's like taking away from the efficiency. Now I feel like I made a terrible waste of time last night. Dude, one thing about this O-ring chain and 48 tooth sprocket, I don't know what it is. I'm at 83% battery right now, and I feel like normally I'd be at like probably 90% here on my old setup. This thing is like way less efficient, I have to say. Now let's go wheelie the entire California incline. Let's see if I can do this whole thing. So prior to that, I was contemplating ordering like a 40 or 42 tooth sprocket. Come on, cars, go! But this kind of cast a little bit of doubt in smaller sprockets, so I decided to go a different direction. 58 tooth from Warp 9, 271 grams. 54 versus 58, really not much of a difference. All right, dudes, on the 58 tooth sprocket, let's see what the new top speed is. I'm expecting it to be lower. We got the GPS on here. We'll just kind of ramp it up slowly. Although this 58 tooth sprocket is freaking awesome for acceleration. Probably my favorite sprocket so far. But let's see the top speed on it. So yeah, that brought it down quite a bit to like 63 only, but honestly, dude, like who's going faster than 63 miles an hour on one of these bikes anyway? This 58 tooth is great. Also, this is on a non-O-ring chain, the Pro Taper 420, non-O-ring, non-X-ring, just normal chain without the whatever rings. All about that torque, right? Just out of curiosity, I'm curious what the acceleration is. There's no way I'm gonna be able to like fully accelerate on this thing, but I'm gonna try and lean forward up here on the bike and just kind of give it like a pretty good twist of the throttle. So ready, go.